Okay, well, if it looks like we haven't moved, it's because we haven't. Trying to get through the first 10 days. I'll probably only do one or two today, and then try to do a couple a day for the next couple of days until I catch up to real time. And then I'll be trying to do the video for the day before. So I think the start is probably when I went to my annual physical exam on, when was that, babe? December? No,
It was like mid-December.
it was late December because it was, I think it was December 27th. It was right after Christmas.
The day before the ski trip?
Yeah, it was the day before the ski trip. The day before the ski trip, I took the kids skiing for it was only their second time. And so it was actually a really great trip. I'm glad I did it. But anyway, the 27th, I went in for an annual physical, which I call it an annual, but I hadn't done it in like 5 years because of COVID. I didn't have that much to report to the doctor. At the time, I was feeling all right. I had some shoulder pain, my right shoulder, but who doesn't? So that wasn't really alarming. And I did notice that I had lost a couple pounds, maybe 3 pounds, 4 pounds, and I was surprised about that because I hadn't been meaning to lose weight, and usually my weight sticks right around 192. But again, not that alarming. And the physical went well. He did blood work. Everything came back normal. I was anemic, but slightly, actually not anemic, iron deficient, which I'm told there's a difference. I don't really know the difference. But anyway, I was iron deficient and had slightly elevated liver enzyme levels, but they were like, the normal number was like 33 and mine was 34, or it was just outside the range, so still not alarming. So I got out of the physical with pretty much a clean bill of health, and the doctor suggested that I get a colonoscopy. I guess they recently changed the age from 50 to 45, and I'm 47, about to turn 48 in March. So he suggested I go in, and I was planning on doing it. And I think it was either, and he prescribed some iron pills to get my iron deficiency in order, and that was it. So I went home, I got iron pills. I'm very conscious about my health. We're both vegan, have been for what,
3 years.
3 years? I was gonna say 5, but I'm a liar.
Yeah, 3.5.
3.5 years. And Trish is an avid gym rat. She's a amateur / semi-professional bodybuilder.
Competitive bodybuilder.
Yeah, well, she's good. And she's dragged me to the gym for many, many years. And I've been, not bad for an old man, in pretty good shape. And had a good resting heart rate. I think it was about 54. Everything seemed all right. Let's see. So, almost immediately after, so I got home, I started drinking fresh squeezed orange juice every morning with my iron pills because the doctor said that vitamin C helped iron absorption. I stopped drinking coffee because he said that could block it. I stopped drinking alcohol because of my elevated liver enzymes. I was trying to stay on top of it. But things pretty quickly started getting bad right afterwards. I started getting night sweats. I had itchy hands and started getting hives whenever I got hot, and itchy feet. And after about a week, I decided that, maybe it was because of the iron that I was taking and that I was having a negative reaction to the iron pills. I did some Googling and it said that, you can have negative reactions to iron pills. So I stopped taking the iron And I decided that I was going to wait for the symptoms to go away and take it less often. Maybe take it once a week instead of 4 times a week. Actually, I was taking it every day. My doctor told me every other day, but I was like, I'll take it every day. Anyway, it didn't stop. I was continuing to have night sweats. So after 2 weeks, I emailed my doctor, told him that it was happening. And he said, well, if it happens for another, any longer, another week, that we needed to get it checked out. And so I waited another 2 weeks, and then emailed him again saying it was still happening. And that was on a Tuesday the 24th is when I sent that email to the doctor.
And you were monitoring your heart rate? And your heart rate?
Right. Oh, and my heart rate kept getting elevated. And I attributed that to the anemia as well. But it was odd because it was going up by like my resting heart rate went from 54 to like 55 to 56 to 50. It was going up by 1 a day for almost that full month. So by the end of the month, when I texted my doctor again, and I didn't mention that in the second text, but in my last text, I mentioned it to him. It was all the way up at 77. So I had gone from a resting heart rate of 52 or 54 to 77 in 1 month, and was having these night sweats every night. I couldn't control my temperature.
And then occasionally your heart rate would spike to like 120, just laying there not doing anything.
Yeah. My heart would just start racing even if I wasn't doing any exercise or anything. Trish and I met playing pool. We're both amateur pool players, but we enjoy the game. And so we play in a pool league, which some of you people know if you're from the pool league watching this. And so we play on Tuesday nights. We play on Sunday nights and Tuesday nights. Well, we used to. Kind of can't do that now. But we went out on the 24th, which is a Tuesday night, after I sent this email to the doctor, because I thought it was a cold. I thought maybe, lingering effects from the iron pills. Some of the effects had gone away. I wasn't as itchy as I was before. I had a few nights when I didn't have night sweats. It seemed like I wasn't sweating at all, which was weird. I actually had less body odor. Like I wasn't sweating as much during the day, but then I would be sweating at night. So we went to pool, and that night when I played pool, while I was playing, I had a breakdown. My body broke down a little bit. My arm was shaking. I was having heart palpitations. I was having trouble taking deep breaths. My heat spiked. I had to in between shots, go outside to cool off. And just something was really wrong.
Your heart rate got up to 140.
Right, and I checked my Fitbit, which, thank goodness for Fitbit. Cue them. Sponsorship. Help pay my medical bills. It told me that my heart rate had spiked to almost 150 just standing at a pool table. Now, I'll get you. I get excited and I'm competitive, but 150 is a little excessive. I lost my pool match, which was bad. But maybe it was good, because when we got home, I checked if my doctor had texted me, emailed me back, whatever you want to call it, through the doctor portal. And he said that I should go straight to the ER. Thanks for listening.